Is this America's collapse? It's not accidental, it's engineered. The introduction. Truth they don't want you to see. The biggest mistake people are making now is assuming that the movement is about authoritarian power, and it's not. What we're witnessing is something far more dangerous, a death cult in control of the most powerful government in the world. This isn't about ruling, it's about annihilation. Trump and his enablers aren't consolidating power to govern. They are burning the system down on purpose. The economy, healthcare, democracy, the courts, every pillar of stability is under targeted destruction. This isn't incompetence or greed. This is intentional sabotage driven by an apocalyptic belief system that sees a collapse of civilization as divine mission. And yet the people who backed this movement, who carried it, defended it, fought for it, are being discarded. The narcissistic discard, the final phase of their usefulness. The people who thought they were part of the plan, the ones who stood by Trump. The working class, the Latinos for Trump, the Black for Trump, the conservatives, the veterans. They are waking up to a brutal realization. They were never meant to be saved. The benefits they relied on, gone. The veteran support they promised, gutted. The economy they trusted him to protect, collapsing. The legal protections they took for granted, shredded. They believed they were equals in this system, and they weren't. They were just tools to be used and discarded the moment they were no longer needed. This is how narcissists operate. And now they are left in disbelief, begging for an explanation, refusing to accept that they were betrayed. Meanwhile, our side, the ones who saw this coming, are making a fatal mistake. All across social media, people mock them with the hashtag FAFO, F around and find out. They laugh at their pain. They celebrate their suffering. But the truth is, we need those people. We need them to wake up, because their destruction is our destruction. We don't win if this is divided. The death cult's endgame. The four horsemen in motion. But why call it a death cult? Because this isn't just about political power. It's about religious prophecy. At the core of this movement is something called the Seven Mountain Mandate. It's a radical Christian nationalist ideology that teaches that believers must seize control over 7 key areas of society: government, media, education, business, education, religion, and family, to create a so-called divine kingdom on earth. But here's the part that they don't say out loud. They don't intend to build a new kingdom. They intend to burn this one down. The destruction of democracy, the collapse of government institutions, the manufactured economic devastation. This isn't just incompetence. It's an engineered collapse, one that follows a blueprint designed to usher in what they believe is the end times. This is why everything they touch is left in ruin. This is why Trump's policies seem designed to fail. They don't want to preserve America. They want to replace it. And to do that, they must first bring it to its knees. And now they've set in motion the four horsemen. War. Trump is openly calling for global escalation. His policies and rhetoric are designed to push conflict, from trade war to military actions. His latest demands to relocate Gazans to Jordan and Egypt were immediately rejected by those nations, raising tensions further. His inner circle wants a world war, not to win it, but to usher in destruction. Famine. The economy is being systematically sabotaged. Retaliatory tariffs from Canada, Mexico, and China are expected to trigger a massive stock market collapse. Food prices are already skyrocketing and supply chains are being intentionally broken. Pestilence. The CDC and NIH, once leading global defenses against the pandemic, are being gutted, and the U.S. got out of the World Health Organization. Bird flu is showing signs of uncontrolled spread, and without regulatory oversight, we no longer have the mechanisms to stop the next pandemic. Death. The dismantling of healthcare, the mass deportations, the criminalization of the homeless. This is engineered death. ICE is already rounding up people in mass sweeps. Guantanamo Bay has been expanded to house 30,000 deportees, but where will they go if their home countries refuse to take them in? And the answer is chilling. This isn't fascism for the sake of fascism. This is manufactured collapse. So what comes next? And why we have to unite now? The most dangerous belief right now is that this is just another political cycle, and it's not. The signs are all around us, and those who have the ability to see through the noise have a responsibility to act. We have people all working separately, the spiritual workers, the intuitive thinkers, the labor movement, the leftists, the centrists, the disillusioned conservatives. We're all working alone. That's how they win, and that's how the world dies. We're running out of time. The moment to break through the illusion is now. Call to action. Watch this, share this, talk about it. Do not let them disguise their destruction as mere incompetence. This is not about power. This is about the end game and the end times.